is not gangster. That's very not gangster.
I came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. I came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll
Say that again. I couldn't hear you over the sound of me myself.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. Little homie, listen, try and serve me. I put a 25 in your back like Barry Bonds jersey. On the streets, on the beach, y'all ain't able. Cause too I shit on rappers like major labels. What's with the ice grilling, homie? Change your face. This heat'll do more than tan you to change your race. Girls love metaphor, and I love them back. Addicted to getting head, chicks call me the brainiac. Battle rap with words, war like jihad. I write dope, flow crack, my notepad need rehab. Fuck y'all CDs, y'all can't see these or touch these. Rhyme so chronic, my songs give you the munchies.
That's not hard for him to do. That's not hard for him to do. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Deaf Fresh Show. It is I, Mr. Tone Deaf. We are on the couch, and we have company today.
Yes, we do.
We are joined by.
Oh my God.
That's basically all we can say, because anybody who sees her, that's exactly what they say. But it is our favorite pain management coach, Miss Chronic Resiliency herself.
Well, you know, I am chronically resilient.
You are one of the strongest women I know.
Oh, thank you.
But we are actually going to be talking about a lot of things today. So we're going to go ahead and kick off the show with, the question of the day. How was your Thanksgiving?
Me first?
Yeah. Get your company.
I know it's like I'm company, but then I'm not company. You know how I can go open up the fridge and grab
that's
something.
Like by definition, you've been here enough that you can go in the fridge on your own.
Right.
But our mama still say, don't leave that girl by herself.
You know what? No, if anything, y'all can leave. We just gonna have her stay here. Y'all can go.
My mama is not gonna let me leave. You know what? Hi,
mama loves me. Mamas always love me. If a mama doesn't like me, that's because I'm bringing up something to them that they, haven't handled on their own. That's what I've always said.
Childhood trauma coming up or something?
Yeah, I think I'll probably bring some up on them. I don't know.
Thanksgiving.
My Thanksgiving actually was me by myself. I'll be honest.
What?
Because I'm, of course, if y'all have been watching and knowing me, I've been divorced now for about almost 7 years.
What?
And so we alternate holidays. So this year was not my Thanksgiving. So
but you got it for Christmas.
Yep, I got them for Christmas. So that's how it.
That's the best of the two.
Yeah. So that's how it alternates like that. So I was by myself, and I'm not gonna lie. Initially, I felt away because my mom transitioned almost 5 years ago, and so my mother was the holiday queen. Like she had everything, for every single holiday. St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, like all the stuff where you'd be like, "Mom, why we don't?" Okay, and then she just would have
Cinco
everything.
De Mayo.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
celebrates Cinco?
Tequila?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Look,
niggas
like,
go
tequila?
get drunk on Cinco de Mayo.
We're gonna have some tequila. We're gonna have some,
Tacos,
right?
And tequila, like
it's gonna be
motherfucker.
The only problem I have with Cinco de Mayo is it's not the Hispanic people who go crazy over that day.
Right.
It's
and
the
I'm actually, and the thing is, I am actually joking about that. She didn't celebrate that part, but we did, but we would do Thanksgiving, all the other
keep it
stuff.
Honest, black folks will take a holiday and make it theirs.
Oh, and run with it.
And you know what's crazy? Cinco de Mayo ain't what niggas think it is.
It's not.
Because if you ask a nigga, hey, what's Cinco de Mexican Independence Day?
It
is not.
It is
not.
really not.
I want to
know.
I want to know who woke up one day and said, "You know what? Let's celebrate this day." Out of all the other things that's been going on in Mexico, we gonna pick this one because we know how to count the Cinco.
You know what?
And then they hid that shit. That is like the Mexican 4th of July.
It's not.
It really
it's not.
But that's what we think.
But that's what we do because we're niggas.
What holiday is in May? Do we have an actual one in May?
Memorial
Day.
Yeah, it's like
Look.
I don't know.
Which technically that was really our holiday.
It was. See,
non-melanated
people just be taking shit. Taking shit. They take everything. What's on your mind, Juan? Because you look like you in deep thought.
I was in sip thought. But so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mother's Day. Mother's Day is in May.
It is.
And if that ain't a goddamn holiday,
it is.
That is.
Oh, they don't give a fuck about Father's Day.
You know what? To me, that's not true.
No, I think that's just black people. I think black people are the only ones who don't give a fuck about Father's Day.
No, women in general.
Let's not put all of us.
Women do not give a flying farfig nougat about Father's Day.
I actually do. You know, when I was married, I definitely did. You know, I would make sure that my ex-husband was covered. You know, for Father's Day.
Did you just get him ties and socks? Because I feel like
I was like the buying.
Better.
Like, what is it? Like he would have like these different things. He's a big time. Like I don't know. I have to ask his new wife, but he was an electronics person.
Once electronics, always electronics.
You're right. So whatever it is that I see that he was looking at, whether it be like in his browser history, whatever the case may be, I will go ahead and get it, or he would have.
What did his browser history?
Hey, I gotta find out.
You is a brave person.
What is his browser?
Hey, look,
Lord knows what you would have found.
First of all, I'm a Scorpio, so automatically as a Scorpio, we will find out stuff and we will hold it to the grave. We won't even tell. Like he probably just now finding this out. If he was to watch this right now, he'd be like, "She needs to come on." Yes, I did, but I'm not that same person anymore.
Imagine just doing some regular shit. You was like, I just want to see what Bay is into. I might want to get him a gift. As soon as you open like the Google tab, it's just
if the word Blumpkin shows up in your first searches,
it's like redhead midget porn.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you're supposed to use the
incognito
browser for that,
right? I was just gonna say if any. No, see, I was about to go.
What if he is looking up naked Villalago people?
Huh?
What if he is looking up naked Villalago people?
That's actually sexy. Because Winnie the model is fine.
You see what?
Prime
example.
Here?
Do you see what type of shit my niggas into?
To each his own.
You know,
I'm a judgment-free person. If you have not recognized that yet,
that was my first.
You do what you do.
That was my first true altercation with a mixed woman.
I'll definitely be looking up albino BBWs.
Is not a Villalago person, a mixed person.
No,
they not light nor dark.
No.
They like an unseasoned cookie.
And niggas think I'm wild.
Y'all.
I'm very sorry that you're going through this right now. I'm very sorry.
I'm like, yo. How do we get here?
Unseasoned cookie?
Right.
What cookie has seasoning, bro?
You know, like them cinnamon cookies, them sugar cookies.
Oh, so they like they sugar cookies with cinnamon sprinkles.
Yeah. They
said nutmeg. What's wrong with you?
Hey, good nutmeg is fire. Why are we on the couch?
Thomas said these chicks look like unstirred eggnog drinks.
But I can't do eggnog. I tried.
Eggnog is fire.
I can't do it.
Is it because you're lactose intolerant?
I am not intolerant of anything.
Is that pumpkin spice? You better say no.
No. Ew, no. That's actually that's tea.
That is such a basic white bitch drink.
I want sweet potato. Look, can we have sweet potato spice?
What would that taste like? What kind of drink would that be?
I asked this lady at the service counter. I was like, I bet you drink pumpkin spice.
Ew.
And she was like, oh my God. I couldn't wait till it came back. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I was like,
I'm not a fan at all.
That shit is terrible.
Hey, Juan, would you drink a yam latte?
Probably.
That shit gonna be sweet as fuck.
Yam juice.
That sounds like that actually.
Yo, hey,
what?
I'm suspended on Facebook.
You still suspended? Yeah,
yeah.
Our family.
All pages?
All pages.
Our family rotates. Didn't you just make a new page?
I did from a brand new phone.
And he got it again.
And they didn't suspend it; they just restricted it.
Well, you know what's funny? I just actually had a survey that they just did on me on Facebook before I looked. They survey, and I guess for me they were trying to search because what they did was they were like, "Do you know? Have you noticed anyone trying to buy marijuana on Facebook?"
Oh,
And I'm like, no. Like I'm looking around like, no. And they're like, have you seen anything with nudity that you weren't, wanting to see on Facebook?
So they just out
I'm
here
like,
asking now.
No. Like, yes. They just did a whole short survey.
They just telling.
Tom, the way you sitting on this couch, bro.
What?
It is frisky as a bitch.
I'm just
My nigga.
I just moved the mic out. Hey, bro, these are expensive mics.
Here,
I'm
let me
done.
put it over here.
Bro,
Thank you.
that's how I sit on the couch with chicks.
Am I not on the couch with a chick?
I definitely.
I am not a chick.
I definitely.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Probably
Am I not on the couch with a real woman?
But she already said she was taken.
I'm not trying to take her.
So
I'm just on the couch.
I just want you to
chilling.
put your knee down, bro.
I have bad knees.
I don't even know. You know what?
I have
Y'all
bad
be
knees.
forever putting words in my mouth and doing everything because I said because of the fact that I said about my hoodie.
So you're not. So you single?
I'm dating someone.
She been saying she says it every episode.
Married,
she dating the same dude.
but I am
All
dating
right.
someone.
So you are in a committed situation.
I'm dating someone. Can I just say that?
No, you cannot.
You know, I'm all about my privacy. You know how I
She date,
am.
which means she can date multiple people.
Facts. Since we're on this topic,
We're here now.
Since we're
We
here, now.
always go here.
No.
Y'all love to take me here to see
this,
what I'm
this
going
ain't
to
about
say.
you.
And
This ain't about you this time.
Thank
It
you.
ain't about you,
This
but
ain't
you can
about
chime in though.
Okay, I'm listening. What
So
we got?
I think this is gonna be the worst part about me trying to date
Mhm.
or like have a girlfriend. It's because I do podcasting.
Cause you too honest.
Right. And I feel like if me and her go through some shit at home,
He's gonna make it on the show.
and because I can't yell at her the way I would want to,
So
I feel like I would bring that shit to work.
So let's take a step back. Number one,
Oh, she coaching us now.
that means y'all gotta communicate that because honestly, that shouldn't come over onto here.
But sometimes it makes good conversation.
I mean, you could
Not
but having but also like being like, okay, babe, I'm gonna have this conversation. Just having that, heads up.
I mean,
Because you don't want to come home and not be able to get in the house.
I wouldn't bring
That's
like
what my
super
that's what my thing is.
I wouldn't bring like
how many
super
times has he not
serious
been able to
shit.
get in the house?
But just simple shit. Like you go out to eat, you bring food home.
Okay.
You got 2 days. After 2 days, that's just fair game.
So you eating her leftovers?
Yes. After 2 days, you didn't want it.
Wow.
You are a horrible human being.
Yeah, you.
I mean, technically, it was probably my money that bought this fucking food anyway. Because before you left the house, you was like, "Babe, I need some money to go out."
You know
Not the
what?
point.
I feel like we need to unwrap so many things in just what you just said. Like, number
I
one,
can't eat the
like, there's so much
food.
to
We here
unpack.
now, so let's do this.
So much to
Oh,
unpack
and
right
I be
now.
getting high. Like I know I come in the house and fuck that shit up.
And that's a problem.
Why
I'm
is
gonna
that a
need you. I'm
problem?
gonna need you to DoorDash your own stuff. I'm gonna need you to ask me first because if my mouth is fixed, because sometimes you do in those couple of days, you might be doing other stuff and you forget it's in there. But then when your mouth get to that point where you're like, "Oh, this is in here. Let me go get it," and it's not there. Like my mom and I, we had an issue like back in the day. Like I had a Cinnabon.
Okay, you know what? You're right. You're right on that.
And I had my mouth fixed because I was working like 2 days straight. So I kept on like by the time I get home, I'm like, it's too late for me to eat this. Let me just go ahead and take a shower, go to bed.
You were saving
So
it for your
finally-
off day?
Yeah, I saved it for my off day. And I put it in the back of the fridge.
Mom smashed that.
Mom smashed that
Mom
sucker
got
so
you.
quick and got me. I called her at work. I said, you know what?
You called her everything but the child of God, didn't you?
No, I did not. But I just said, Mama, now I got really bad social anxiety and I don't even like going to the mall to get this stuff. And I got this. I put it in the fridge for a reason.
Did she at least get you another one?
She did.
See, that's real
Because she
nigga
felt
shit.
bad about it.
But I'm just
As she should.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Juan,
What?
why are we here today?
We are here today because it's recording day. This is what we do. So we was going to be here regardless.
Dearly beloved.
We
We're
are
gathered
gathered
here
today.
today.
Now I want to listen to Prince.
But
Hey, Janet.
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of shit
I like
on
the Prince
Facebook,
version.
and I'm like, because I can't comment until the 7th of December.
So he been holding on. To
So I got
it.
10 more days,
Oh, so you got a lot on your
and
mind.
then I'm out. Yeah, that's what I truly need.
How
this.
come you haven't been on the gram?
He not a
I
grammar.
can't talk. Yeah, I'm not a grammar.
See, that's the problem. You got to have backups on every.
He don't
every
like
situation.
take photos. So
The
grammar
only
makes sense.
the only time I really like use Instagram for like more than 5 minutes is when I be on my shoe page. And that's because I've been going through all my pictures. that
Hey,
people
what's the
be
name of your
sending
shoe
me.
page?
It is Kickboxing. KIXBOX with an N.
What's so special about your page?
Man, I got shoes, and I like shoes.
What kind of shoes?
Well, I mean, it's whatever you into. I wanted to create a safe space for the
Shoe lovers.
Shoe lovers, like whether you like advanced and got 100 fucking pair, or you just the nigga who enjoy what you enjoy. And you only got 5 pair. I just want to show some dope pics of some kicks.
Okay. So before we get to the topic, we have had a request from the founding mother of P3 podcast.
Hey, beautiful. I'm glad to see
Mrs.
that you
Ziza.
are with us.
I don't know why she's here. I don't know why anybody's here.
Hold
but
on.
you know what?
What was our request?
So, have you been on Instagram and TikTok lately, right? TikTok is your home, right?
I be on
TikTok is your
it's such a
home.
rabbit hole. You be
It
on
is your
TikTok?
home.
Yeah.
You doing them challenges?
No, I don't do any of that stuff.
well,
But so I only post one thing on my TikTok page.
If you find out you're doing them TikTok challenges,
I'm not doing
I'm
any
all
of those.
over that.
Creed and Key would be doing hella
Like a
TikTok.
motherfucker.
Like, every time I log in, there's at least Creed dancing or something. But apparently, there has been a lot of BBW love going on TikTok lately.
Oh yeah, that's all I follow.
Right.
It's BBWs.
But apparently,
They be
it's
out of
fat
breath dancing,
shaming in
too.
the same time.
It really is.
Wait, how the fuck? Wait, time out. What I miss?
The stuff that they'll be saying.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, don't touch your food. Like all kind of like little crazy
Right,
stuff like that where it's like, that's
like
not
the one I
necessary.
seen today was 2 big chicks. I mean, like your size, because you're not a small dude.
I was a big motherfucker.
These big 2 big chicks walking around. And the comment was, what would you do if I came in your house? And the dude was like putting bags of flaming hot chips on the floor, trying to make them come into his bedroom.
That's funny.
But at the same time, it's wrong.
Exactly.
If you're gonna show BBW
do you like
love,
flaming hots?
No.
It's not good.
Then that ain't for you.
She a healthy
That
person.
ain't for you.
That's
I enjoy flaming hots.
and my kids enjoy it too, but
Right.
But still, that's not funny. Just because a person is a larger person doesn't mean that you need to continuously feed me.
Right. What
I'm
they
trying to
saying is
feed your
they tired of
soul.
the fat jokes, fam.
I'm
Right.
trying to feed your soul.
That's not.
You
feeding
know what
my
I
soul.
wanna
You
be
gonna
in
kill
life?
me.
What do you want to be in life?
I want to be a woman's meaningful conversation.
Aziza's like, I hate it because I really like flaming hot.
I know. She loves them.
So that was a double entendre for her. But
I want to be a woman's meaningful conversation.
explain that. 'Cause
Like
you use a whole big phrase I've never heard you use before.
meaningful conversation.
Yes.
What?
What's your definition of meaningful conversation?
I just want you to feel like you can talk to me about anything.
So, in order for that to happen, you have to establish safety for a person.
Gotta
They have to feel safe
heard.
and they have to feel like they belong. And
gotta
as
have a
long as you
safe
have
word.
that safe, no. As long as you feel
Well, did you say
safe.
safe word?
Yes, he
Freaky,
was going a different
freaky.
direction than I was going. But yes, you do.
Like I want,
But
I do.
that's
I want,
another-
I want you to feel safe, and I want you to feel like this is a judge-free zone.
Mhm.
But I want you to also understand that
You judge.
as mature as I can be, I am. It's just little shit that's never gonna leave. And if you say something that it may be serious, but it's remotely funny, how can you not laugh?
But it has to be in a
Like,
sense-
how can you
Yeah.
not fucking laugh?
but you have to make sure it's at least in the realm that they're comfortable with. Like me and you can crack old jokes and fat jokes because we're comfortable with that. But the person who may be around us may not be comfortable with those two types of entities.
all,
Just because you crack old jokes with me all the time, she may not like old jokes.
all
I mean,
I'm
I'm
saying,
For
serious.
me, I
is-
would laugh because I'm not old.
Where I'm like, first of all, she not old.
all I'm saying is, if you feel comfortable to let a motherfucker piss on you
Oh my!
in real
Well, how
life,
did we get here?
you
You
gotta
brought up safe word and you
You-
opened the door.
you gotta be comfortable with me laughing at this
But the thing
shit.
about it is, this nigga
Like-
don't eat healthy, so his piss is
Like,
dangerous.
not me. I don't want to pee on anybody.
Yeah, R. Kelly, I'm gonna need you to keep
But-
that to yourself.
Drip, drip, drip.
But what I'm saying is,
Oh, sorry, I did.
You gonna get in on these jokes?
what I'm saying
I
is,
just did. Look, I'm
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
if you are comfortable with letting whoever you dating at the time urinate on you,
Oh my!
you
Wait a
have
minute,
to.
okay, I thought I lost my mic for a second. I'm like,
You
sir.
have to. You gotta
Sir.
be okay with the fact that I'm gonna laugh. Or
that goes back to once again what I was saying before. Had that conversation, everything established. Because
so-
not, if you've established that and everything, y'all good, then you're
All
fine.
good. We good.
I'm Def Comedy Jam sometimes, like, or I just be going and I be afraid that I'm gonna make him something because we both funny as hell. So that's the one thing. And
you think you funny?
I think she's funny.
I know I'm funny.
I think she got them inappropriate jokes
Oh, absolutely.
that are perfect for him.
This is exactly why you're like my favorite person. Because every time you come here, I find out something more and more about you. And I just be like, dog, she ain't shit like the rest of us.
I'm human. That's the thing. And that's the part that I try to make people understand. It's like I'm human. Like I go through stuff, I go through shit like everybody else does. But it's all about how you handle the shit that you're going through. And that's the thing. And it's really a lot of growth for me. Because like I was saying about like the browser history, oh yeah, I used to be petty LaBelle. I used to be horrible. And now I got so much of a like,
We will not say any names because we don't incriminate people here. But as you say all the time, that you are dating. Mm-hmm. So we are comfortable with the fact that they know that you dated someone. Mm-hmm. We don't got to know who he is.
Right.
Now,
we're going to ask though.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
y'all be asking
on
all
the time. We still ask.
Right.
No,
and I'll be like, oh, that's nice.
She won't tell us.
I really won't.
What
I'm
is
actually saying if I even.
It's okay. She probably even made sure we're not even friends on social media.
She sure ain't gonna tell me who it is.
She's like, you know what? You might be on this nigga page. But like, how long y'all been dating? For a minute. Mm-hmm. Do y'all feel like you're at a comfortable space that he could just confide in you and say some shit?
Oh, absolutely. I know stuff that nobody knows.
Okay, so we're here.
Oh boy.
Now we're here. So brace yourself because it's about to get tricky.
Okay.
So how would you feel if he's like, you know what, babe, can I talk to you?
Come and talk to me.
And then you be like, sure, sit down. I got you. I'm here. I'm your shoulder. I'm your rock. I'm listening.
Come and talk to me.
And then he opens up and he tells you that he got like a weird fetish. Now, most people would say like, weird. And then they think of some simple shit like, oh, he's a toe nigga. Or, he just like to eat booty. Like, I don't feel like, although
I'm waiting. That's like, because the way he's setting this up, like, I know it's about to be some bullshit behind it. So that's why I'm like, that's why I'm waiting for the bullshit to drop. My bullshit meter's on full control, on full right now. Like,
why? Because the
question's
all the way up from him.
Yeah, because I know some bullshit about to come.
I'm just saying, and he hit you with some shit that you wasn't ready for.
Then we gotta talk about it.
Like he be like, babe, I'm into like scat play.
What? I'm like,
and you're right. You like how long have you enjoyed being defecated on, my guy? Like, what do you mean?
That's why I'm like, what?
Like, yeah, I just he just hit you with I like, my women to take a dump in my chest.
Then that's one of those ones where I'm be like, baby.
Like,
stop listening to Biggie Smalls.
Can we fix this? Like, can y'all still stay together?
I mean,
it's a fetish though.
Right. I was gonna say, I'm like, if that's somebody's fetish or whatever, but my thing is that's not gonna come from me. So then that might create an issue where we have to discuss that. Be like, okay, so is this gonna create an issue between me and you? Because
are you letting him go out and get defecated on?
That's what I'm saying. That's a conversation that we would have to have. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, go ahead.
Another question. We gotta hit.
Because I'm also a person too where I will. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm a person that I would try things at least once within my own sphere of things.
Wow.
Meaning that, like,
I would every time. Every time she's here is some new shit.
So with that being said, I don't think that like I have levels of different things that I would try. I don't think I would try.
That's not on her. That's not on her list.
That's not on my list. Because I'm
like, as a woman, like imagine sitting to yourself drinking some wine, and you just
on the couch,
and it hits you like, I really let my man leave the house to go get shit on. by a whole nother bitch. Like, ew. What's he can't come back here.
Exactly.
Bro, your cuddle time gonna be completely
Like,
different.
Like,
There's
dog.
not gonna be cuddle time because that's one
You
of the
really
things
gonna
where we
get
have
rid
to
of-
really.
You really gonna get rid of him after
Imagine
I
the
mean,
nigga
that's
hopping in the
something-
bed and not showering good. And like now with shackleberries on his chest.
This is why we don't let him use the internet.
You know what? I'm about to take his mic. Cut his mic.
Sadly, only he can
Hey,
cut it right now. But let's get to the seriousness.
It's amazing that, like, even though that was funny, somebody's really going through that in life.
They probably really are, but that's the thing that you have to kind of like establish different things. Because I mean, honestly, like with anybody, when you're going into a relationship, and I think that that's something that we don't do often, is having like those contractual conversations,
right?
Because you're basically going into a relationship. To me, it's like a business deal. Like if you're not going in and you're not not having that conversation about different things and how we're going to be elevating and what we're going to be doing, like what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Like why are we doing this?
Why are we here?
Exactly.
For sure, though.
Moving around.
So that's why you got to have those conversations. So that's something that actually honestly should come up in the beginning. If you have like a fetish and things like that before y'all start getting intimate and all that stuff like that, which I know sometimes it don't happen because it can happen like that.
There's
there's
no way on date 2 I'm gonna tell you I like poop on me.
First of all,
but that's what I'm saying. That goes back to though being able to have those safe conversations. So you got to be able to go ahead and establish all that because that's not something that's gonna happen like right away.
Yeah, because we're not safe on date 2.
But like Aziza said,
exactly.
That's a make or break situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like your fetish is what you is, but at the same time, you know what you into.
Right.
You know what the person you messing with, the vibe they give you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like whether she likes to be a brat, you kind of gonna get that vibe off top. Because that's probably what attracts you to her. Or if you have a dominant woman, or who is into the weird
role
shit.
play and stuff like that, and dressing up and everything.
So now
you kind of gonna know that because that's one of the
here's
things
my question to Tone.
Bruh,
what does a nigga what does a nigga who likes to be defecated on look like? What kind of vibe is that?
You know what, bro?
How do I give you the hey babe, I like to be shit on vibe? Like what the fuck?
Usually a very
you know what's funny is
Aziza, come and get this nigga off the
really
couch.
Want to go live with this?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna move to the actual real topic, not this nigga's weird shit.
Yeah, because he
it's not weird, bro. This is real situations people go through.
Did somebody inbox this to you and say, let's have a conversation about this on here? Because that's what I want to know.
When you get high in your mind, it opens up.
I will agree with you on that one, that I have to do I do a lot of voice notes for myself.
Right, like some shit you think of might be dope.
Now I'm gonna be scared to fart because you're gonna be turned up.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Right now, like he moving the chair to make them noises because he turned himself on. Is that what you're saying?
Oh my! You know what? Let's go ahead and just change.
But I'm saying though, like this is shit niggas be into. You find out he's sniffing your seat. Or like after you come out of the bathroom,
or sniffing my drawers or something.
Right, or like after you come out the bathroom, he done walked in.
Wait a minute now.
You know what?
That might be a little bit different though, because some men.
See, I knew Tom was a panty sniffer. I knew it.
I'm not one. I'm not one.
I knew it.
But I know a lot of niggas who would sniff their girl's drawers just to keep her scent in their head.
Or keeping in their beard or whatever.
Yeah. Just like how women steal our hoodies because
don't look like that. Don't look at me like that.
Who is walking around with that thing on their face? Just
you'd be surprised.
This is how you want
to go to work today.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But since we here,
that thing's on his face,
and I don't mean in that way, because I don't know where that nigga one mind is.
He's in.
We gonna talk because it's a holiday season, you know, and usually between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Niggas spend a lot of money.
Do we?
We do.
I ain't spending nothing.
I was just gonna say I keep a tight ship over here.
Well, you know what?
I'm to that point where if it's not for the little one, and maybe some cologne for him, you ain't spending it. But most people spend a lot of money.
Not even that. I just kind of like you got to establish like how we end up doing it with my family because, like I said, divorce. We do Amazon lists. And so each one of the kids has an Amazon list. They have a max amount. We say, hey, you get 200 from mom or 200 from dad. So you got a total of 400, whatever the case may be. This is your list, ball out. And so that way they can go ahead and put everything on the list, and then we'll veto it. We'll yay or nay, whatever it is. But then
It's their
9
list,
times out of
though.
10 they get what they want.
As long as it ain't too wild.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
See, my daughter, if I say you get $200 from mom, $200 for dad, she gonna put $400 worth of LOL dials on her list.
Why
And
she can't have
honestly,
$400?
That's a lot of goddamn LOL dials.
It is,
But
but
that's
at the
what she
same
wanted.
time, right?
You're not gonna get $400
See,
for LOL.
I feel like, right there, as a parent, that's a teachable moment.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you $400 to buy whatever you wanted
And
with
that's
your
what you
money.
chose.
And you chose to spend $400 on motherfucking LOL dolls.
You have to understand.
Don't ask me for nothing.
See, and that is where you're
And
making
you're-
your mistake at.
How?
Because what else do they know about?
Lesson learned.
What
But
else do
that's
they
where you
know
have
about?
to talk. That's why you have to have those
That's a
conversations.
lesson learned. I gave you $400 to do whatever you wanted with, and this is what you chose to do. And now you looking at me because, oh, well, we was in the mall and I wanted a cookie. And daddy said I couldn't have no cookie because I spent $400 else fucking where. And you know what, motherfucker? Oh, you could have bought your daughter a cookie. Fuck that little motherfucker because you wasn't responsible.
And this is coming from someone that does not have kids,
This is why
everyone.
he don't have
Let's go
kids.
ahead and state that part.
You're right.
because,
I do not have kids. But
so-
I'm giving niggas a window into what my parenting skills would be like. Because I think I'd be pretty fucking dope.
And this is why, as Americans, we're happy that you're 33 with no kids.
Oh, well, if you don't like the fact that I'm trying to teach niggas about responsibility, then fuck
But
it
that's
up.
what I'm saying. Like with my kids, they know that, okay, if we're giving you this X amount or whatever, you might want to look at how you're spending it. But that's also that's
granted, if she like
May I ask you a
7,
question? How old are your kids?
22, 15, and 11.
I was like, you're giving a 22-year-old $400?
See, he really actually
right? And if he
kinda
run
doesn't-
through $400, you look at your dumb ass.
But Juan,
But
look
see,
at
my
your
son-
dumb
but
ass.
see-
You
but
can't
see, my
say
son-
that.
because my
As
son
a
is
shoe
on his
junkie.
own.
As a shoe
So he-
junkie, you can burn $400 on 2 shoes.
You
Not
have to
even
burn on
that.
one.
One pair of
One
shoes and some
pair.
accessory cleaning kit.
I
Yeah.
could, but if I know, like at the same time, you got to be smart.
Maybe it's a pair of shoes you always been wanting, and it's like,
Mhm.
not my money.
But it is my money.
Is it really? Did you have to work for it?
I
No.
didn't.
You were born. It's December 25th. You got $400.
But that shit could go to something useful.
But then that also means
do
that
not
that's
be that
your
nigga who be like, you could open up an LLC.
No,
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
I mean, you can buy some crypto. It's
Right,
like
like,
whatever.
don't do
Like I get it. Like okay, I understand that I'm a shoe junkie.
Mhm.
Prime example.
I'm a techie.
There's some cool gray 11s. For those who like sneakers, you know what the fuck going on. They come out December 11th.
Mhm.
I could have had
2
these
weeks.
shoes in the summer if I would have spent $600.
Mhm.
Now guess what I have? $600 to go fuck off and do that.
Mhm.
But that's not practical. It's not fucking smart at all.
But that's the difference between being 33 and being 11.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you have that life experience, so you understand that. But also, too, it's like it's basically whatever you're teaching your kids. Because like my kids, they like initially, like when they were younger, they would try it, and that's why I said we have the veto power. Because we look at their list and be like, "Oh hell no, you're not going to get like you said, $400,
12 iPads.
right?"
Yeah, I need 75
You know, but like-
iPhones.
But like one year, what my son did was he actually started up his own website of selling electronics
See?
based off the money that he got. So it's like it's all based off of what they're looking at doing. What's the end result? So it's still
Mhm.
having those conversations.
I
with your
gave my
kids.
baby $400. She wanted to start a t-shirt company,
See,
but I
Right.
got to do all the work.
and that's where the
That's
problem is.
pimping.
So I
But I'm
told
saying
her,
that's
this is
not
how much you got to
400.
pay me every week.
Dollars worth of
She
fucking
changed her
LOL, dog.
But that's what little kids do, my guy.
Well,
Well,
Little-
it depends
little
on what you
kids
teach
gonna
them.
learn big
Think about it.
lessons.
If somebody gave you if you were about 10 years old, bruh,
Right.
and someone gave you $400, you damn sure went to, it wasn't GameStop back then. What the fuck was it? EB Games or Funko Land. And you damn near want to ball out and buy every fucking game you wanted to play.
I don't know where Tom's getting these narratives of.
You're not gonna sit here and say you didn't walk into Toys R Us and want to buy up half the fucking building.
Nah, I only
You didn't go into KB Toys and want.
Oh,
now you really go. Hold on.
I,
Now,
I was only in one
KB.
section.
dog, you know what? KB Toys was a shitty ass toy store.
Yes,
Yes, it
When
was.
you really walked into it,
it really
It was very small.
it was like a Dollar Tree.
It was
Up with
a
nothing
dollar,
toys.
but they had some decent shit.
They had some decent
Yeah.
shit, but the space was nothing, dog.
No,
That's where I bought all my.
It was a
wrestling
boutique.
it was.
It actually was.
It was.
KB was actually kids' boutique.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
You see how
Look,
shit
you had the
just
light
hit
bulb
you?
moment.
it just hit me.
Like,
damn.
duh.
before you got here, it like the word Bordeaux just boom. It like the shit went off in my head,
I don't know who taught him that
and
word.
I figured out what the fuck Bordeaux. Because I'd be looking.
You know, I
at,
did a photo shoot. I did one of those.
A burlesque photo shoot.
I did a Bordeaux photo shoot for my 40th.
right, I was like, fucking Bordeaux.
It's actually I have like a couple pictures on my Instagram.
Hold up, before we go any further, let's stop for a minute.
Wait, where's my phone?
So, any of y'all who follow this young lady,
It's on that Instagram that I
Yeah,
just.
it's on my business page. It is on my business page because my thing is that I want to show people that just based off your diagnosis and things like that doesn't mean that your life is over. You know, that you
Right.
can still be able to
Right.
go ahead and, you know, do the things that you want to do. It's just that, of course, you know, you gotta
what you got to do?
have some structure with it. You
What
know, you
about
got to be able to
products?
go ahead and
You got any good products to use?
look. You know what? You ain't
What
gonna
kind of
let me
weed you smoke?
look, huh?
What kind of weed you smoke?
You know what? We'll get into all that momentarily. You know, I'm just like
Is it on
finish, let me finish my thought, okay?
Okay,
So
my bad.
going back to what I was saying, I just want people to be able to recognize that they are able to go ahead and have a plan of action to be able to go ahead and take care of themselves, and then that way, you know, as far as your self
We
care,
gonna get you some
different.
WD-40, bro.
We do because I think after we had that whole conversation about farting and stuff, that you want to
Nah, I'm
and you
good.
messing up my flow right now.
I'm good on that. I'm sorry.
I'm like, you're messing up my flow. So going back to what I was saying though, is, you know, being able to recognize that once you go ahead and have that plan established for yourself, that then you're able to go ahead and move forward and still, you know, have the different goals, dreams, and aspirations that you want, regardless of what you're diagnosed with. But of course, you got to start, you know, initially with that plan.
Great job on that. She had a fantastic over the shoulder photo shoot for her birthday this year. So if you don't follow her, you fucking up.
That was Bay was able to go ahead and took those pictures.
So-
No, it's the fact that you pre-warned me. That
I did.
I wasn't even thinking about it. You
I-
pre-warned me. So the day you drop, this nigga told what?
Because like the thing is, I really was doing it more for like promotional because of my party and
Right.
everything too.
How
You know,
was
my
the
joint
party?
party with my best friend Michael J. Curtis.
How
You know,
was the
shout
party?
out to him. It was amazing.
It
It was fun. We had a good time. You know, I went
Your
as
makeup was
Aaliyah.
on point.
Thank you. I went as Aaliyah, had on my Aaliyah, you know, jersey and everything. And so
Heard you almost
did
fell
that.
off the 360.
I did almost fall off the 360, and it was pretty damn funny because myself and Michael, we both have a lot of ass, and we both were back to back with each other. And he had grabbed my hand because we were dancing, and he pulled me backwards, and so I started to fly off, and we both flew off together.
And the camera caught it off.
Yes, the camera caught it all, but unfortunately, I think it didn't get put in as part of the other ones that we have because we have like the whole drop file of all of them. And when I went back through them, I didn't see it, and I was a little sad about that
I would be
because
sad too.
it was hilarious. That was the highlight of my night just because of like how hard I was laughing.
Why?
What happened?
Let's go in and buy the 360 camera.
How much is it?
3.
It's like $3,000.
Is he right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I said
Niggas
it's like
was
3.
like 3.
Yeah, $3,000.
Yeah, we ain't heard what talking about.
Yeah.
Depending on what you
3
size of
stacks.
it,
Like
size of it,
Andre?
auto.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's definitely Andre.
Mm-mm.
But you, bro, at the way the world is going, you can make that easy.
Yeah, you can make it right back.
Can
Three
you rent it?
weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose.
That's how
of it.
that's what people are
That's
doing.
what they're doing. That's why every time you go to these parties,
Oh,
it's
so you
there.
want to buy one so we can rent it out?
I mean, you got to work it though, of course. You know, you got to go to the events and
No,
actually do it.
I mean,
Or hire somebody to
you
do
go
it.
to
however
it. You go to the most exclusive parties just to have your camera stand right there.
These
Mhm.
parties ain't exclusive, bro.
Most exclusive parties.
I be on Facebook. None of these parties. Is.
I actually want to get that mirror one.
These motherfuckers look like it was. Hey, what y'all doing? Nothing. Come on.
But our people-
Exclusive.
but our peoples are
What is
there.
wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Our peoples are there.
I feel like it's a good investment,
It's a damn good
If
investment
you-
right now.
especially if you're like a party planner and things like that too, and that's what you're looking at doing.
Is it heavy?
No.
So I can just easily pack it up. We could,
Yeah, because it's just like, and you have like the stand, you know, for it as well too, and then you have like the camera and everything, and the stand, of course, you know, can hold up to like
Let's,
4 or
let's
5.
get a
you know,
bank loan for
3 or
it.
4 people.
you have the credit for it.
You go ahead and get your PPE on.
Let's go to the bank. Hey, what y'all need? 3 stacks. What you trying to buy?
Nah, and we
a
gonna
rotating photo booth.
If you gonna do it, we gotta do 5 stacks because you gotta cover expenses and other stuff.
And definitely have to have insurance on it.
Yeah,
and everything
so
as
you
well.
might as well go ahead.
What the fuck?
Look, if people fall off of it, they gonna
y'all
sue
better
you.
Michael Jackson spin and take some selfies, bro. This shit
You know what's
is
crazy?
expensive.
If you go online, you can buy it auto or manual. I'm like, who was buying the manual shit?
Right.
Like, I don't want to stand there and hold a button to make it. No, I want to just spin on your own.
Well, just Michael Jackson spin to take a bunch of pictures.
Anyway.
Or do you want me to slowly rotate around you and film the video and then put it in slow motion?
That's terrible.
That's horrible.
Because you're going to be tired after the first rotation.
What? Maybe she can rotate. I don't fucking know. Look, bro, 3,000.
You do put her on the
money.
pedestal and spin the pedestal,
right?
Like a merry-go-round.
Take you to the park and put you on a little sitting spin.
Hey, I seen a fire ass photo shoot from like that.
And then my iPhone, it got like 3 cameras on it.
But as long as people support it. So now we are here at the topic as we segue in. Okay. Tonight's topic is just because it's a black business, we don't have to patronize you.
I would say just because you're a business, period, we don't have to
No,
patronize you.
this
I know because it's
I want to
Small
specify
Business Saturday.
Yeah, it's Small Business Saturday. So I have noticed on Mark Zuckerberg's internet a lot lately how people are getting really, really upset that their friends, families, the local community are not supporting them. People are feeling that they should have a bigger presence and a bigger audience because of who they are.
So, I have a few questions.
I have answers.
Like number one, 9 times out of 10, your family and friends are not your business prospects.
That's what I try to tell people.
And therefore, right. And therefore, that's not really who you should be catering to. You should be actually catering to your audience of the people that would be looking for your products and services.
I think a lot of people don't know who their audience is.
And that's the first part of establishing your business. You need to know who you're actually catering towards.
Are you a small business?
I am a small business.
What kind of business do you have?
Well, I am a chronic pain coach. Yes, and I'm AKA life coach for those living with chronic pain.
Coach for life.
Yes, and so I do one-on-one coaching. I also
don't hate, bro. It's an art.
What?
You got to stop with the ad-libs, bro. You have to.
Why you can't be my hype man? You know what? You hating on the hype man. See? You hating on the business. That's what you're doing right now.
This is premium gas over here, bro.
It's
not always about you.
We on electronics over here.
You like this? Them ad-libs are shit.
I mean, they weren't Jeezy ad libs.
Right, I mean, I'm never gonna be on his. I'm practicing, nigga. Shit, calm down. When we drop the mixtape, we'll be ready. Red Velvet, shit like that in the back.
Practice.
You ain't never heard that song, Church?
Can you please continue with what you were saying?
Because here's the issue. You interrupted the.
We was in a groove.
We was flowing.
I'm sorry, I didn't like his ad lib.
Then you need to come up with something.
Then put it in the comment section.
Do and pull your phone out of comment. But you can't. But you can.
I can't, bitch, and you know why.
We're on YouTube. Do you not have the login for That Fresh Show?
I do.
So you can comment on your own shit.
I be on YouTube.
I'm trying not to laugh at that. He did get you on that.
You came at me crooked, bro.
I mean, he wasn't wrong.
Put it in the comment section. Man, fuck you, man.
I could have put the bitch at the end of it. Put a hard period on it.
It be your own people.
Yes. But that goes right back to what we were just saying, though. Segue back to that. Not everyone.
This is why she our favorite guest.
Not everyone is the person that you need for your business. And that's the thing. But you also, going back to that, though, too, seriously, you do know who your actual audience is. That's one big part. But then also, too, you got to make sure that you're also visible. And that's something that I'm working on, because sometimes, you are your worst.
We see
you. But you can be your own worst, enemy when it comes to establishing your business and stuff, too. Where if
Yes.
you're not, making sure that you're visible, making sure that you're,
That's my
having the
downfall.
products and services, available to others as well too. And so that's the other piece of it. Because like with me, I got programs and things I'm actually getting ready to bring out within the next week
Ooh.
or two as well, along with the different products that I also, use with my clients as well too. And I'm also going to be creating a couple more products.
Is it going to be available at the December 18th event?
Ooh, maybe.
Oh shit.
You are a deep Googler.
Nigga, that's my birthday. I need to know everything that's going on that day.
On December 18th.
Yes.
So you're Sagittarius.
Most
You
definitely.
definitely a fucked up person.
We are not fucked up. We just don't
since
give
we
a
are
fuck.
now in, Sagittarius season, because Scorpio.
Yeah, we
season
tired of
has
y'all. We
ended.
done.
And y'all never tired of us.
Nah, I can't say that.
We
my brother, my
we spice
sister,
it up for
my
y'all.
daughter.
Yes, that's why you will always be welcome here.
Well, thank
She
you.
damn near our co-host at this point. We bring her. We bring her in every quarter.
Hey, I can come, more than that, of
Ha,
course,
ha,
for the
ha.
podcast.
Yeah, we know.
Let me finish my sentence.
I was gonna let her get up.
I knew you were going in a different direction. I'm
I
not going
can't
there
help
with
it.
you.
Well, we got to shut.
This
him
is
down real
God's
quick.
fault.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So getting back to this small business conversation.
Mhm.
Okay, now since we're here,
Mhm.
I have some thoughts and opinions about this. This is real shit though, bro. I don't want nobody who watches
What is
this
up with you and shit today?
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, for real, no, let's stop because he squirrel. So.
Yeah. You're right.
So
I am
Apologize.
because I'm high. I'm like shit. What shit?
Yeah, you're talking about small businesses.
I just want people like if you watch this show, if you don't watch the show, I don't give a fuck. But
Do you see I'm glad that I'm the type of person that my everything be on my face. So I know if anyone is watching this right now, my facial expressions will pretty much give everything away because I'm like,
that,
what?
I don't want people to take this the wrong way.
But
But
the way
I
you said
feel
it.
like people need to understand that support comes in many different forms.
facts.
True.
Now, just because I do not shop with you does not mean that I don't want to see you do good.
Facts.
So I may not patronize your business because what you selling may be something that I'm not into.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a million people that make candles. Now, I am not a candle connoisseur because it's not something that I'm into. But if you post a link on your page and I fuck with you, I'm going to share it.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody is on Facebook saying, hey, who make, dope candles,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tag.
And that's part of the support though too. So if you're doing those type of things, that makes sense, But if you're like looking at something, you just keep scrolling.
Yeah, like because it'd be a lot of people that'll make these punk ass sissy stats crying, talk about don't nobody support me.
You gotta support yourself.
If I share your link, that's support. I know a million motherfuckers who sell t-shirts, but I chose to share your link.
Mm-hmm.
I know a million motherfuckers that do exactly what you do, but instead of looking out for them, I chose to look out for you.
But going back off of that though too, you might know people that do something similar. Because the one thing is that there's a lot of people that do different things, but it's not right. It's like, but you might have the flavor and everything, but you don't have my sauce.
Because like, let's take nail techs. I don't hate on them, but there's a lot of them. So what makes me want to support you in regards to when someone's looking for a nail tech, why do I give your information first? Customer service, uniqueness, and just all around just being a genuine person.
I'm talking about your friends.
I understand that.
Your people don't fuck with you.
But that's even the same thing with my
friends. That was
friends.
how I fuck with you.
But just like my friends, I'm not going to recommend someone come get a t-shirt from somebody who I can't trust the product. You could be my best friend. Like, I stopped selling my t-shirts for a while because I didn't like how some of my shit was coming out. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, none of y'all bought my shit. No, I didn't like what it was. Right. So I didn't want to do it. Let me take a break.
That's the part
But at the same time, I wasn't expecting you, just because you my friend, to say, hey, you need some t-shirt, come fuck with Tone. I didn't expect that from you.
No,
some people
you
do.
You ain't in the game like that.
It's not even about that. It's just a simple fact. I didn't feel good about it, and I can't sit here and get mad at you because you wasn't there to.
If I know that you ain't on that level of doing shit, I'm not finna call you, be like, Tom, I know this bitch who need 300 t-shirts. Can you do it? I'm sorry, she's not
right.
she's not
I'm
a
like,
bitch.
let's
But I'm saying,
I
I'm
don't-
not.
Wait, hold on.
I'm
She,
like,
She could be
She may want bitch on her shirt.
right.
Hold
But
on.
I'm saying, like,
you know what?
I ain't finna call, bro. Like, hey, yo, I know somebody who need 300 t-shirts. Can you do it? And you be like, wow, that's not my expertise. I don't do that.
Right.
So I'm gonna send you to somebody who I know can get you 300 shirts.
Right. And it doesn't always be the same person because I might send somebody to Rashad. I might send somebody to Louis.
Bottom line is,
It doesn't
support
mean
comes in different
Right.
forms. And shut the fuck up.
You gotta work.
Because I've been doing this shit for 10 years. And I could probably count on my hand how many niggas who do not fuck with this shit. And guess what? That makes me know never mind.
But that's the thing that you also have to have that I want to say it. You kind of have to have that mentality of
You
knowing
do.
that not everybody is going to support you, and that's okay. Because like with me, I know that there are people that need my services, but also too, they might be confused, as to what
What are
I
they
do as well. And that's
What
why
are
I'm
they
making sure
confused
that
about?
well, they might be confused, but also too, they might not know how to go about what
That makes more
they
sense.
need.
I think when you have something unique, it's easier if you have a good marketing. Like you have a service that not everybody can do.
Right.
Okay. And the fact that you're not only the president, you're a client.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you understand, like, whatever I'm getting ready to give you,
Shout out to the Biggie reference.
All right.
I'm not only a client, I'm the player president.
Mhm.
But you get it. Okay. So if you give
He's-
these
the way
drops to
he's sitting on
somebody,
this couch is
you know
nasty.
how they're going to affect you positively and negatively.
Mhm.
So like, okay, as much as I know these drops are great, they might not be the best choice for you.
Mhm.
You're not just pushing the product because these drops cost $30. I can make a quick $30 off of you.
Mhm.
That's another problem people have. They just want to make the money, but they don't want to have the repeat customers.
I'm not supporting none of you motherfuckers. Bottom line, end of story. Don't call me. I'll call
but
you.
Nike can get all his money with ease. But he's up in the morning trying to catch the raffle.
You got damn right. December 11th. I might take off that day.
You know what? Starting next year, I am only making shoes that I customize.
I don't got 4 weeks to wait.
The only problem is there's always Chucks and they ain't got no damn support.
No, you can do Air Max. I don't think you can do Vapor Max.
See, I gotta have vapes.
You can do Air Max. You can do Air Force.
I'm flat-footed. I need vapes.
I'm gonna make me a pair of Giannis's.
No, I'm not even gonna do Nikes. I found out the same place I do my T-shirts, my print-on-demand ones. They do shoes too.
That's good to know.
Gonna be out here in just some flats.
Okay, Juan, you follow me, but what about the Death Fresh show? I'm sorry, I was about to go live and I wanted to tag y'all, and once again, I can't because
I gave him one assignment.
You had one job.
First of all,
I told him as soon as you told me, I told him
keep it.
I'm
gonna keep it
one
funky with
job.
he high.
you. Right now, I am high, but
They keep calling me.
I need me to answer that for you.
I got.
No, you can't answer this. This business.
I had got a new phone,
Mm-hmm.
and when you get a new phone, it make you sign into everything. Some shit I just don't be remembering the password to, and I don't be writing shit down. So like I remember the password to my personal page, and then I remember the password to my shoe page. I was like, damn, what the fuck is this show page?
I can't with you.
But I think if I could just, I could log in and then tell them I forgot my password. And then I could just make a brand new password.
You could.
I guess.
That's a possibility. Let me make sure though. I mean, making sure that
I feel you. I'm sorry
because I wanted to.
But the real thing. So while we was on the way over here,
mm-hmm.
I'm high, of course. We was listening to Drake, and Drake, are you familiar with? Everybody listens to Drake. I'm sorry.
I mean, he's a fellow Scorpio.
He is October.
It does, and he's in October. Exactly, October versus November. That's a little.
Yeah. So
he might have some cancer placements, but continue.
He's on the DJ Khaled song for free.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's familiar with the song and the lyrics. So
I go on and on.
I was interpreting this because music hits you way different when you high.
This is true.
So
special.
like I was thinking in the car, I was like, we gotta talk about this on the show.
He said it, not me.
Do you think that your sex is good enough to charge people money for it? Like, just if you could. Not like for those who listen, be like, oh my God, we're not prostitutes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not calling y'all hoes. I'm not saying this at all.
Oh,
I'm not.
Lord.
This is the one time I'm not really calling y'all hoes. I'm just saying.
But
Do
he
you
called
think
y'all
your
hoes.
sex is
So-
worth the price of admission?
So basically, what you're saying is, do I feel that I should be charging? Is that what you're
Right?
saying?
Do you feel like you
You
put it?
can't ask that question to a woman though,
Why not?
because every
I mean,
woman,
number one, I don't want to be. I have no qualms or anything to sex workers, strippers, any of
Right,
that stuff like
ain't
that.
about them. It's just,
Y'all do what you do, and I'm proud of y'all. I can't get up on no. You know what? I do want to get on the pole one day. That's
Oh,
that's
wow.
it.
Oh.
do you want some real cash to be thrown at you? Because I could be there for that.
I'll let you know if I do end up. If that happens to be the case, I will let you know.
Because you could like,
you're not allowed in here no more, bro.
why not? She the one said she wanted to get on the pole. I just asked, did she
Look,
need dollars?
no, because
Or
you,
if this
because
was
of what you
something
said.
she wanted.
But
to,
honestly, I feel like when it comes to that, once again,
She ain't coming.
are
back.
we?
she will always come back.
It goes like what we're talking about before. Like, are we? Is this a relationship? What is this? Is this just I'm just trying to make some money? What is this?
Okay, let's phrase it like.
So that's where we have to have clarification,
see if I can
clarifying
clarify.
questions.
I mean,
when
you,
he was like, "Is this sex so good? I shouldn't have to fuck for free." So now let's look at it from not all women's standpoint, but a woman's standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe you need your hair done on a Tuesday. Is your vagina worth? Like, can I charge this nigga $500?
do you know that literally is what chicks do actually do?
Not all.
No,
There
hold
might
on,
be
hold
those.
on. Not all of y'all. We're not saying that. Some of y'all classy. Okay.
But like, do you just?
But you will put your hand out when it's time to get that hair done. And you look at him, you'll cut him off if he doesn't slap it with something.
That's-
Like, I think that my sex is like,
Happy Meal.
it's average.
Did you just say Happy Meal?
No, that's terrible. Like, I don't have McNugget sex, bro. Like, wait a minute. My sex is at least worth Outback.
So
At least at the
Spicy
bare
Wendy nuggets.
at the bare minimum.
pause. I don't want to know this.
Spicy Wendy nuggets.
Like, there's so much I don't want to know right now that I'm finding out
At,
that I
at
don't
the
want.
bare
I mean, I'm
minimum.
a good dinner meal at Olive Garden. I won't lie.
At the bare minimum. I'm worth some takeout.
I had to even give the Twilight Leonard laugh on
Well,
that
I'm
one.
not-
Like,
I'm not Texas Roadhouse, but
Right, like
you know,
at the
chicken
bare
parmesan.
minimum, I'm worth takeout, or at least a home cooked meal. I feel that.
Oh.
I feel like I'm worth that much at least.
clothed or naked.
That she cooks.
Yeah,
I would prefer you cook with clothes on.
but I'm just saying.
I
do
just
you
don't
feel-
want anything.
Do you feel like the quality is good enough to get a naked sandwich? Where she goes?
Tops, no bottoms. I'm worth that. I'm worth tops, no bottoms. You go get me some juice.
interesting.
That eyebrow.
I don't.
Yeah, because I'm just like,
That-
that's interesting.
That's interesting. What do you mean? That's
I'm just
interesting?
picturing a chick going into the kitchen with just tops, no bottom on.
Right, going to get some juice. Ass everywhere.
Cause she got on my shirt. They always grab your shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't say it
So
was a bad
okay,
thing.
so if we were to phrase it,
So
like
I mean,
that,
like me, I'm the type of person like I walk. I mean, if my kids aren't there, I'm just.
nah, you gotta answer the question.
Hold on now, but where she's going is not a bad idea. Shut up.
See how you keep on going? You keep
See,
interrupting.
dog, you keep.
Touche. I was trying to get my question out.
Did you-
What is your question?
right? You said the same question 3 times. now.
Right. I'm like, are we done?
What's wrong with these niggas?
Because you keep saying it and you're not letting anybody answer.
Okay, I'm sorry. Answer the question.
Oh my goodness. Do I feel like my sex I should be getting paid?
How would you rate your sex and
Right,
food
like-
quality?
Food quality, like
I
are
would
you
not
worth more
rate
than
it-
Outback.
What kind
Food
of meal?
quality or it's an organic meal. You know,
Ooh.
you got to go there and it's
Oh,
not
that's
just
free range.
it's it is not definitely not free range over here, sir. That's not that part. But it's definitely a class. It's a classy atmosphere over here. Okay, this is not just a.
So you got like Cheesecake Factory?
We talking like
not even that. We got to go higher than that. We got to go like Mr. B's.
We talking
we got to go to
like we talking Carson's?
Yes, past Carson's. We got to go like this is like
we
exclusive.
Talking gold steak for a grand.
We got we.
I don't know that many restaurants in the city. Like I got to take you to Chicago.
You got to go. You got that's the problem right there. You got to travel. This is we getting on the jet.
Oh, like we gotta leave the city to eat.
We in California where shit's expensive.
We're not even there either. We live in the country.
You got vacation pussy.
You got Paris.
Okay, I see. You got vacation pussy. That's ill.
Vacation pussy.
That's ill. She got
balcony.
Overlooking some blue water vagina. See, I fucks with that.
We talking infinity pool vagina.
See, I fucks with that.
I want to fucking.
Now I feel like I'm cheap now because like I got like
you gotta raise your standards, bro.
You do gotta raise your standards, bro.
I'm good though. Like I feel like that works for me.
I mean, I've gotten Olive Garden.
I got Air Jordan.
So that's why I know this.
Like,
is
I may be good enough to get like a pair of Jordans and a meal. But other than that, like now you don't gotta take me out the country.
You gotta tell them to stop getting you Jordans and get you some real shit. You gotta
like
know when
Nike
to say
stock.
no. You know when to say
I don't
no.
Plan on like, well, how long do you want me to be with a motherfucker? Do you want me to buy me stock? Well, she want that back,
but that's the thing.
See, stock is not that expensive.
It really is.
No, I wasn't talking about the price. I'm just saying. You want her to buy me something that she could potentially take back.
You can't take that
back. Can't take, once it's mine, it's mine.
Once your name is on it,
yours.
Cool,
yeah.
Buy me some.
I mean, you gotta keep tabs on it. You gotta know when to hold and when to fold.
Mm-hmm.
But
and when to walk away.
She gets it.
So, Tom, what do you feel like you were?
I've said it before. A nice, good dinner meal at Olive Garden.
See, we some cheap niggas.
I see that.
No, why you say?
Because I don't eat seafood, so I don't know where all the fancy fish places are.
Why you want some? Why you want
right? I'm like, doesn't
because everybody because some of them seafood meals be expensive.
Oh yeah, I remember when I went to STK Steakhouse.
So you want some shit that could kill you?
Like niggas be out here eating puffer fish that if you cut wrong,
yeah, you're gonna die.
Right.
That's gonna be a whole situation.
This is why we have curtains. But I didn't want people to get the wrong idea, so
it's appreciated. You got the blackout curtains too, so yeah, that's a little risque.
Hey, sometimes I be in here sleep some days.
Niggas like privacy.
I did not just discuss that. I'm all about privacy myself.
It actually happened recently. What happens is on Saturdays, like when the business is open, people walk back and forth here all the time.
Yeah.
And then you get wandering non-melanated people
that are nosy.
The white folks.
They want to look in and they'll stop right there. Ooh, what's in here? I've actually had people literally walk in the door. Hey, what's going on in here? What do you guys do in the middle?
You ain't see that motherfucker on their side?
So I tend to now get to the point where I just cover this.
White people,
you don't need to know anything is in here, and then I'll throw the sign on the door.
They say, "Ooh, lights." No, bitch, read it. On
you
air.
can throw me off, but non-melanated people really be up in here, just oohing and ahhing at all the black shit. Like, ooh, we're gonna buy this.
That's because they didn't know we could function at a high level.
Oh Lord!
Pandemic
about to get me started.
Go for it.
Well, you don't give me your mic too.
What do you hate white people?
You don't hate white
I don't
people.
hate white people. I mean,
my sick of their shit.
Would you ever sleep with a white man?
I mean, my ex-husband is half. So
half does not fucking. I'm talking full.
I have not.
Do you find white men attractive?
Oh wow!
Let's start there.
Yeah,
there's some that I have seen, but I mean the thing that I've
we're
noticed.
not talking about the celebrity ones who got the
I'm
good.
talking about ones that I know. Like I went to school in Wauwatosa. Okay, so
you really did see a lot of white people.
Yeah, and I lived in Wauwatosa. We were the only black family in our neighborhood for 21 years. So when I say
that explains so much.
So I've seen a lot.
This is why you're a closet nigger.
What?
You have nigger tendencies.
I bet you walked outside and blew them white people mind.
They used to just be staring at me.
I do not blame them.
And I'm just like, what did I do?
I don't think she looked at like this when she was younger, dog.
I could show you a picture of me when I was in high school.
You did show me.
I even showed you
because we questioned the ex-husband.
Yeah, we did have that. We're not going into that conversation.
That's why I'm not going to have that conversation.
But going back to what you were saying, I prefer black men. I prefer men of color. It doesn't have to necessarily be black. It could even be, Hispanic or whatever. That's still black too. The only difference
that's
is just
actually more black than us.
Yeah.
They came.
I mean, like, because like
slave shit dropped them off.
Well, that's the same thing.
We
with my
got
family.
integrated.
Well, no, I'm an immigrant though myself.
You are,
because my parents are from the West Indies, so I'm
That's
I'm a
right.
first generation American. So
Right.
the only difference with me is the boat stop was just a little bit sooner.
Got a little bit here earlier.
That's it.
explains a lot.
So
Forgot you West Indian.
yes, I'm West Indian.
Look
so
like a Trinidad Tobago.
I have family there, but no, my mom was from Barbados, my dad's from Dominica.
Oh, Rihanna.
So there you go. So there's
I hate our family. I just want you to know that. I don't even want to know what the conversation. I'm muting them right
All
now.
right. So here's a question.
I hate y'all.
Can you dance?
Can I dance?
Yeah.
Where are
Of
you
course I
going
can
with it?
whine. What are you talking?
Like,
Why? Because I'm
you
West
can
Indian. Because
whine?
I
I
can
just
whine.
asked, could you dance?
Yes, I cannot. I
Yeah.
don't. I can't twerk, but I can.
See,
I
there's
can
le-
whine.
There's levels to
There
it.
is levels. I do want to learn how to twerk. So look, I'm gonna say it right now. If there's anyone that wants to teach me, I
How you-
definitely will go to learn because
go-
I.
you
So
go
let
like
me take a
polo
step back.
rockets?
I used to be able to twerk, but when I had my accident,
Her body
that
don't
messed.
move like
yeah,
that.
my body chemistry and
That's
stuff kind of
actually
shifted
good for
up.
a woman's body, believe it or not.
To work.
Yeah.
Because you're basically you're allowing for like because it's your sacral and your root chakra, and you're able to go ahead and open that up.
I just muted this.
And when you open that up, that's when the devil come out.
No, it's not. That means
That means it's demon time.
Oh, Jesus. Demon time. But
Y'all are funny.
Why
We
you-
didn't even get to answer a lot of the questions.
Why you
Like we didn't talk about we didn't get to talk about the holiday stuff. We didn't get to talk about any of that stuff. Yeah, so now we got to go back. Can we go back and finish the actual conversations we were trying to have? Because now you made Tone mad
he told me wrap it up.
because he's sick of your shit.
I know. So
Let's go back to can we
before we leave? Before we leave, what do you want for Christmas? That's how we'll end about the holiday. What do you want for Christmas? Or no. If you could have anything in the world for Christmas, what would you want?
That's a very good question. I'm literally like you actually kind of got me stumped for a second, but I will say I want a vacation. I want like a real vacation where I don't have to worry about anything. Like my kids are straight, like everybody's good. I can actually just disappear. I can go somewhere and be nobody, like Nas says. That's really what I want. If I can do that, that would be dope.
That's dope.
That would be amazing to be able to go ahead and do that. That's what I would love to have.
All right, Tom, before we go, you got to answer the question. Which one? If you could have anything for Christmas, what would you want?
Her. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Wow. Wow.
Actual materialistic items.
It doesn't
Well,
matter.
did you miss what I said? Did you hear what I said?
What you say?
I said that I wanted a vacation where I can go somewhere and be nobody, like Nas.
So you just want a whole fucking island to yourself?
Yeah, but I mean, I would like to have somebody with me there.
You know that island that they did the Fire Fest that is, available.
No.
Bro, she just want to go on vacation and not have to worry.
Did you miss my post that I had up yesterday?
You know what?
I
Mark
put
Zuckerberg's algorithm, I don't be seeing shit.
No, I put a post up. I said I just want to be somewhere with my titties out eating fresh fruit.
I did see that.
And so that would be my
Then
vacation.
I had to close the page.
So mad I can't comment.
I had to close the page. Didn't feel right.
So
Felt like I was
out of
off.
all
I
over
want to
that.
be just like my hoodie is with Janet. That's all I need to be out there.
Don't let dog fuck up, because the minute word gets out the dude is single, your inbox is gonna be extra.
It's actually been ridiculous since I started posting those pictures. I've had like over 200.
I was looking at that like,
messages.
damn, she's just looking back at it, and y'all going ham.
Told y'all,
I've seen this ass in person.
She be doing shit like she not pretty.
It's the fact that she want, like, dog, you know what I'm saying? She told me a week in advance. When do you see these pictures for my birthday?
I did. I said, hey, I'm gonna start posting my stuff for my
And I
birthday
thought
because
she-
I'm, for my party.
Right, you thought she was
But
gonna
I
take
thought-
some regular photos.
I thought she went and did a photo shoot. I'm like, okay, she really finna. And it was just like, oh, I'm in the mall in this outfit with these boots on.
The brown outfit.
No, actually, I was at St. Kate's, so that was actually
the brown
downtown.
outfit was the shit.
So that was
I
actually
saw that
that was
picture.
actually during my birthday.
And because I couldn't comment, I text him.
He was in my inbox.
I was like, nigga, do you see what you're wearing? My God.
You terrible.
Lord Jesus.
He's a
Have
horrible
fucking
person.
mercy.
He's a horrible person.
I'm a very nice person.
But
Y'all
no,
funny.
honestly though, with where I'm at mentally right now, I would just want a big ass house with like 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and a party ass basement.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be cool with that.
Why we need that many bathrooms? I only got one asshole.
But when you have multiple people, that when you have children, you have family. Like I would love to have a big house too. Like I've already, like you probably see, like when I post the pictures of different houses and things like that I love, like they have like the glass and everything.
Yeah, I just want to
Station.
I just want a big house so my family can be comfortable.
Absolutely.
Like I want to have a house so big I actually have to hire somebody to clean this shit because I'm just not gonna do it.
But honestly, that's something. And with you saying that though, too, you don't have to necessarily have that. Like you could hire somebody to clean your house now.
I could, but I'll be mad because they would go
People steal.
home that night and they'd be like, "I just did this room." They gonna quit
But they're getting paid for it.
my
So that's the
kids-
thing.
my
And that's
kids are-
the thing. Like as
People
Black
steal.
folks, we need to
Man,
recognize
what the
that
fuck
we
they gonna steal
can.
from me?
No, they're not.
They can
That's the
have.
thing.
I'll give them shit. Like, look, hey, take this with you, dog. I got too much shit in this house. You want a TV? Take that one right there. Nigga, it's a whole fucking TV over there. No, that's how much I ain't got too much shit.
But as I was gonna say, that it's okay to go ahead and do those things for yourself. That you don't have to always, be doing.
I want a house big enough that you got the big ass double doors, like the big ass double doors,
Mhm.
and it looked like, yeah, you supposed to have a big ass door for this house.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, you ever seen a house that's so big, like you couldn't have a regular ass door?
Right. You can't. That you need to have like
You got
that double
you gotta
door.
have the big ass door.
That nigga said, I want a house so big. The niggas be like, yeah, you need big ass doors for this shit.
You
It's
walk
not
up
gonna
to
look
it,
right if you
it
come
wouldn't
into a
look
house
right
with a
if it was
door like
regular
that.
door.
But then, like this whole wall really should be a door.
Ooh, the kind of the wall that you can slide. You ever been to Hawaii?
That's another place I want to go to.
They have houses that like literally you slide the whole wall.
And that's what I would love
Back.
because I want like a house that's like almost like a glass house.
We can't have that here.
I know. So yeah, you could. You go up north.
They keep calling me.
You go up north. You definitely could. Like I want to have that house and I'm on the hill that I can
go up
see
north.
people coming.
Yeah,
But no, I don't want that house like that here though. I would want to like have that like
That's
down
where
south
white
or something
people
where
be
it's
at.
warm. I gotta definitely
I
be
want a
somewhere warm.
house. I want a house up north. So when you wake up and you just drinking your peppermint coffee, you just see a random deer in your front yard,
Yeah, I be having that now.
and you be like, "Go get the gun.
Oh, you got that kind of money?
Go get the gun."
I mean, like I can see that stuff in my house now.
Baller.
She fancy.
Swish.
She fancy.
I see you.
You be walking around in flannel, don't you?
No, I just walk around my t-shirt.
T-shirt and my panties on.
You
Just t-shirt.
right? I was like, you expect her to have on panties. we have come to the conclusion that a lot of women
That's a
don't
lot of-
like draws.
Because it's not comfortable. It's not realistic. Even when I sleep, I don't. Because
You're
you're
not
supposed to let your
sleep,
body
but
right.
you're not
You're supposed to
sleep in
air out
drawers, though.
anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, the boxers that men wear are really supposed to be for them to sleep in. You learn something new every day, Juan, don't you?
I didn't care about that one.
But we want to thank you for joining us. Before you get out of here, go
Mocha
ahead and
frappe.
talk about all the nice little
Macchiato.
things that you brought with you today.
All the things I'm doing. Well, let me see here because we haven't had that.
How the hell I'm still getting text?
Because you don't know how to turn your stuff
No,
off.
I thought I did.
You don't, and it's
He,
okay.
he don't respect our show.
I know because he fusses at me for not having. And I put my phone on do not disturb, so I did very well.
And I appreciate you.
Thank
No,
you.
the problem is
I
not
don't-
my phone. The problem is the group chat. For some odd reason, this group chat randomly just goes crazy at random times.
So what you do now?
No, it's not about me. It's just family talking. Family would just start talking. Be like 2:15 in the afternoon and just 75 messages.
And that's a beautiful thing because I mean that's something that I wish I had one of those like that because we
You
don't
wanna
have
be part of our group.
not based off how you just described it because you over here complaining, but I mean like I would like to have my family group chats like that as well. I used to have like that my kids, and I think my kids muted me.
We,
So
we can make a TDR group chat and we can all.
we
talk
have a
amongst each other.
TDR group chat.
No, that's business. I'm talking to actual.
Oh, because I'm like, nigga, that one is definitely muted.
That's business. I'm talking one where everybody talks all day and we just
Kumbaya.
Nope, I get
not
lost.
even kumbaya, just talking. Just being niggas.
I hate being in multiple group chats.
It can get a little rough.
No, okay, I ain't gonna say multiple group chats because you got your different kind of friends.
Right.
What I hate is when it's a group, like it's 5 of us. Is it 5 of us?
In the family one?
It's me, you, Monte.
It's
DB,
4.
and
No, it's
Mo.
5. It's 5.
So
I keep forgetting
it's
about
only
that, dude.
5 of us. We have had at least 10 different group chats.
Bruh, I just deleted one.
Because someone always
Y'all
get
funny.
left out, or it's just like, how the fuck do this be happening? You look at the group chat like, damn, this whole time I've been talking to you, you're not in the group chat?
Right.
Or they see you in person like, bro, what happened? I was like, I wrote it in the group chat. And I'll be like, damn, you ain't in that one.
I have that
Yeah.
problem with the podcast. So every show we have a group chat, but then they have a group chat that I'm not in the group chat. So it's like we be talking and it's like, oh, I thought I put in this. No, I put in the one without tone. And literally like horizontal refreshment, they say horizontal refreshment. And then they say group chat without tone.
That's fucked up.
They don't
No,
want you in
because
there.
they talk about show stuff and then when it's all together and the ideas together, then they talk to me.
That makes sense.
I mean, I understood the name. It was still fucked up.
It was fucked up, the group without tone.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, what is this? A group without tone. You don't need to
I
be
mean, I got a
like,
group
Minus-
without one.
Minus tone.
I got a TDR group chat and I got a Milwaukee TDR group chat.
I saw that.
There's definitely a
Stay
TDR
like that.
group chat. There's definitely several group chats from TDR that I'm not in. I know it for a fact.
All right.
It's only one. It's called the real TDR group chat.
But see,
Oh.
I don't care.
And there's TDR reloaded.
And I see your voice change when
And
you
the
start
TDR
talking about that.
uncensored.
Oh my.
And then the clean TDR. I'm making fun of the Milwaukee. Was it the Milwaukee? What's the Milwaukee?
Oh, the real
Yeah, real Milwaukee.
The whole Milwaukee.
The whole Milwaukee.
Like,
There you
damn,
go.
niggas, this like what? So the other group chats was like the section of Milwaukee.
It was like the whole Milwaukee Melon, the whole Milwaukee Unloaded, the whole Milwaukee
Yeah, there was a
Reboot, the
lot
whole
going
Milwaukee
on.
Clean. I'm like, y'all just,
There's a lot going
that
on.
just means y'all ain't got no individuality.
Niggas are stupid.
But anyway,
I cannot with y'all.
you wrote a book.
I'm actually a award-winning author.
Oh shit!
High five.
Ah,
So actually on the 18th of
ain't this
December.
a bi-
You forgot about him. He wanted a
On
high five too.
Oh, you want? I'm
I
sorry.
don't want it now. Leave it alone.
It's on
God.
camera.
Oh God! Like they saw you not fucking with me.
I didn't.
They
know.
saw it.
I didn't.
The
I was
entire
literally over
internet
here.
saw you leave me hanging. They saw you not fucking with me. Tone,
Look, okay, look. I'm on the camera right now, y'all.
cut this
yo,
live feed, bro.
Y'all know what this one over here. Okay, y'all saw that I was not looking at him, and so I'm personally apologizing right now.
I
I'm
even
looking at you. Look, I'm gonna take
initiated
your
the
hand.
word. High five. And then this ugly motherfucker throw his hand. To
I'm holding your hand right now.
She was
This
so
is something that I normally don't touch people. So I'm holding your hand right now. And I want you to know that I'm deeply, deeply sorry that this occurred.
She was
Because
like,
I
I normally
not-
don't touch you, motherfucker. Goddamn peasant.
I'm like Nicki
I
Minaj.
normally don't
keep,
touch niggers, but
Right.
I'm like Nicki Minaj. I normally keep my wet
Unhand me.
white. I keep my wet whites on me,
That's
in
crazy.
case somebody want to touch me. Ew. But I deeply apologize.
accept.
I did not
It's cool.
see the high five. So can we? Thank you.
That's the name of this episode. She don't really fuck with me.
That is not the name
That's
of this
not-
episode.
you made it that way.
That is
Right,
not the
like, you
name.
did this.
Talking about you.
Oh, this is my fault.
You started the episode talking about shit. So it was
But
bound-
you keep bringing it back to
it,
that.
Right.
it was bound to go downhill.
Yeah, because we really didn't get into all this. I feel like I have to come back next week just because of the simple fact of
You're always welcome.
You always welcome.
we
was supposed
did
to
not
be-
get through like the majority of the
You
stuff we
are
need to talk
supposed
about.
to be my co-host.
Always
Like
him.
we literally were like in all different directions. So we got to watch you. We need to actually come in here with like a list.
Whiteboard.
Why it gotta be whiteboard? Why can't it be blackboard?
Racist.
I ain't never seen a blackboard that you can write on with the marker. But if they got one, bring it. Cause
Chalk.
hell no, fuck chalk.
I feel like you could actually put it right there
Cause
on the
see,
wall.
first of all, see,
I'm gonna put some
You looking
Art
at this
right
the
there.
wrong way. See, you need that white skin to put on black letters on. So you want black skin to put them white letters on.
No, I wasn't looking.
That ain't
like
what
that
we
at
doing
all.
around here.
I wasn't looking like no.
See how that
I was actually
strong
saying that
black.
could've
So
been
the
right.
comeback anthology.
Thank you, because you know
So we're
somebody
gonna
needs
come
to
right back
swing.
to what we're really talking about
Right.
here.
So as I was stating here, I'm award-winning author that we have. The ceremony is going to be on December 18th, where we are going to be getting the Trailblazer Award for
Giving it
all
time.
of the authors that were included in this. Look, I'm trying to find where my camera is.
That's your personal camera.
All right, there. My personal camera right there. There you go.
Ain't on the book.
Because she not the one.
Are you just in it?
I'm in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
She
one
fancy.
of the 7 authors. That's in
Her
the book.
name on the back though.
It definitely is. So I am in here.
You
So
wanna-
I am sharing my story, my
you-
comeback story from chronic pain.
You should autograph us a book.
I will be doing that actually. I have two copies here.
Ooh.
That way,
So you guys
that
will
way I can
definitely.
sit your book next to my nigga Mike.
And that's fine. I mean, I got his sister on right now, so we good.
Right.
Oh, you know this was meant to
Because
be.
then
It
we gonna
is.
get I got this one pic.
We got
that
names
Tone-
episode screen.
that Tone gonna put up.
This is Janet. This was an album cover of Janet.
And that's Mike. And
That's
they
Mike,
the
and
only
I did-
song they ever did together.
What screen?
There you
That's
go.
I got this iconic pic of Mike and Mike's.
Mhm.
It's fucking amazing. we gonna get that for the studio.
That would be awesome.
Mike and Mike's.
But going back, look, see,
Reoccurring thing here.
I know, we're bringing it back. But yes, so I am in this lovely comeback anthology. So if you are interested in purchasing a copy, definitely feel free to go ahead and DM me. You can DM me on Facebook, which my name is Serita Valmont. You can also DM me on IG, which is I am chronically resilient. So,
follow her.
which I think you probably will put it in the comments and stuff too. Also, I have, I'm always talking about my CBD. So I happen to have Navita CBD oil. I'm also an affiliate with them. So this is something that I actually use for
Pain.
So for pain management. I've been actually documenting my journey now as well, my fitness journey, because I was a little hesitant on doing that because of recovery from my accident and everything. But now I'm, back in working with a trainer and everything. So I'm showing that in my stories all the time. So that way you guys can see that it is possible that if you have chronic pain or different diagnosis, that as long as you're working with someone that understands your condition, that then you can be able to go ahead and have someone work with you and make sure that you can go ahead and get to where you want to be with your fitness levels as well. Also got a couple of programs that I have that I'm working on as well too, which those are going to be coming out within the next week or two. And so I'll be having that information also listed as well. Also still doing, as I mentioned, one-on-one coaching. Also do public speaking, motivational speaking as well too. And then I also do facilitate workshops as well. So if there's any kind of educational things that you want to have done, I can be able to help you out with that as well too.
You do a lot.
I do a lot. Exactly. That's the thing. I want people to know that, I'm here. I'm here to help
And
out.
we are proud that you are here. So with that being said, thank you for tuning into another episode of the Death Fresh Show. Make sure you follow us on all things. That's Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever else you listen to your mixtapes at.
For sure.
And
thank you.
Make sure you follow this lovely beauty right here as she continues her journey to greatness. We waiting on the real book to drop. Your book.
Yes, I know. That's another thing I'm working on as well too. I'm also working on my TED Talk. So that's something that's a big goal for me. And I'm dead ass. Like
that's what I'm saying, your TED Talk.
I'm definitely want to do a TED Talk. That's like on my goals.
We should do bad talk too.
You think we could do a TED Talk? Would you come to our TED Talk?
I would. What you guys gonna talk about? You have to have a topic.
Communication and media. How to make this podcast thing your thing.
Interesting.
See, nice little title right there, though.
It is.
See, I did that. White folks will fuck with us.
That's why mine's gonna be I'm chronically resilient.
Will you be
That's
back
my
next
brand.
week?
Gotta get the white money.
If you guys want me here next week, I'll be here next
You
week.
are always welcome to be here next week.
We not.
But are we gonna have some structure?
We will have structure.
Because I thrive off of structure.
You don't like chaos?
I do like chaos, but you know what? I
we she's accustomed to structure. We're gonna give her structure next week.
Yeah, just
next
a
week
little
we're
bit.
gonna have a little bit of structure.
Just a little bit.
I give him about 15-20% structure.
So this is what we do.
About 80%
We let Juan
chaos.
jump out the window at the end of the show.
Yeah, but he jumped out the window the whole show.
Yeah, the next week he'd be like,
We'll keep all windows and doors closed.
All right. With that being said, people, peace.